Good evening, Mahopac community, and welcome to yet another exciting special meeting of the School Board of Education. Thank you for being here with us this evening. Could I motion to open the meeting, please?
So moved.
So moved. Well, that's a lot of them. Let's go with Trustee Fafaro, and could I get a second, please?
Second.
Second, Lucy Masafra, and Tanner was a close third. Tanner, you got to be a little quicker on that one, okay? Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Would you please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Please be seated. Can I take this?
Yeah, you can take it.
Okay, let me take this off.
Separate.
Excuse me one second. My glasses are fogging up. Okay. Good evening. Superintendent Anthony DiCarlo has informed the Board of Education of his intention to retire effective June 30, 2022. I am grateful to him for his years of service and exemplary service, his commitment to the success of our students, and his leadership through many challenges we faced, including the COVID-19 pandemic. Anthony also did a terrific job improving our relationship with the Mahopac Teachers Association and shepherding our capital construction bond from the conception to its successful passage at the polls. Thanks to his vision, we have the educational programs and facilities in place to continue to provide a great education to the children of our school district. Although we do not want to see him go, we are pleased that he has agreed to stay on through the end of the school year. And we respect that at this time to move into the next chapter of his life. We wish him and his family all the very best in the years to come. Our board will soon begin the process of finding our next superintendent of schools. Our focus will be to find a leader who can build upon Anthony DiCarlo's legacy of excellence and success. Vice President, would you just...
Be it resolved by the Board of Education of the Mahopac Central School District that the Fourth Amendment to the Superintendent's Employment Agreement dated October 7th, 2021 is hereby approved. A copy of such agreement shall be attached to the board minutes.
Okay. Also, be it resolved by the Board of Education that the superintendent's resignation for retirement purposes effective June 30, 2022 is hereby accepted. Can I get a motion to accept, please?
Let's move.
Trustee Michael Martin, can I get a second?
Second.
Second, can I do a roll call vote, please? Roll call vote.
Trustee McFetrich.
Just point of inquiry, this is just on the first addendum?
This is on the first one.
First one.
Okay. Aye.
Trustee DeLullo?
Aye.
Sorry.
Yes.
Trustee Martin.
Yes.
Trustee Fafaro.
Yes.
Trustee McDonough.
Yes.
Trustee Simone.
With great regret, yes.
Trustee Masafra.
Yes.
Vice President Savino.
Yes.
And President Morgan.
Can I say no? I mean, can I do that? No, okay.
That's only the first.
Yes,
one.
as
Second.
Mike said, yes, regretfully, yes. Okay, can I also, and motion carries. Can I also get a motion to accept the resignation of the superintendent of schools? Motion, please.
So moved.
Trustee Simone, second. Trustee Martin, roll call vote, please.
Trustee McCracken.
Aye.
Trustee DeLulla.
Yes.
Trustee Martin.
Yes.
Trustee Fafaro.
Yes.
Trustee McDonough.
Yes.
Trustee Simone.
Yes.
Trustee Masafra.
Yes.
Vice President Savino.
Yes.
President Morgan.
Yes.
Motion carries.
I'd like to turn it over right now to our illustrious superintendent of schools, Mr. Anthony DiCarlo.
Thank you, President Mongan. Making a decision like this is never easy, but there comes a point in time in your life when you kind of know that you know. And I have to just say to the whole PAC community, this is the best way to end a career was being here for my last 4 years. I came here in this community and this Board of Education, some of you who are on this, trusted me to come in and, you know, bring this district back to where it should be. And we've done a lot of work along the way. Tough part of it is we've had 18 months of a pandemic that kind of sidetracked us to kind of the work that we need, I think, to get back to and talk about education. For all of us, that's the community at large, and that's the 9 men and women sitting here, it's been difficult. But I think we need to understand that it's all about the kids, and that's the reason why I did and decided to get into education 40 years ago, is it's really about the kids. And when you're with them and reading with them and listening to them and watching them perform, whether on the stage or on a field or whatever, that's what it's all about. And then successes and looking to see where our kids are going to schools and colleges and bringing in programs and, you know, college readiness and the opportunities that we give our students throughout the district. You know, it's just a tribute to what this community is all about. To the faculty, teachers, staff, what you do each and every day in this district is absolutely incredible. And to the parents for your support and, you know, your confidence in me over the last 4 years has been unbelievable. I'm not leaving tomorrow. I'm here until the end of the school year, and I'll continue to do what needs to be done for everybody and our students and keep fighting the fight, because our voices need to be heard and to try to get back to what needs to happen. And I know I sound like a broken record. You know, I continue to be on the phone with our elected officials and trying to make them understand that we're not hospitalists. We want to get back to education. And it's not going to be easy. It never is easy to say goodbye. But I've been blessed to work in an incredible community. You know, what's interesting is I think the ultimate service that anybody can give is service to the public. And it's been my honor to give service to this public, whether it was as an elected official, involved with MSA, and now ultimately the superintendent of schools. Again, there's not much more for me to say. It's tough, but it's time for me for the next chapter. And the next chapter will be a chapter that I don't know yet, but down the road that door will open, and I'll do what needs to be done. But I need some time to be with my family, my wife, my kids, my grandson. It's time. And it's never easy, but you know when you know. And God bless all of you. God bless this community. You're tough, you're Mahopac strong, and continue to do that. I love you all, and thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Thank you very much. Once again, the good news, obviously, is that not leaving anytime soon. You know, he'll be here right through the end of the school year, and expect that his commencement speech is going to be one hell of a speech. So I'm really looking forward to that. So with that, I just wanted to give the opportunity briefly to just go to the school board, to our school board members for a. Well, it's not a parting shot, but just, you know, just a quick comment for our superintendent. We'll start off with Trustee McCracken.
Appreciate that, President Mongan. And to you, Mr. Superintendent, only been on the board for a little over a year, but getting to see the work that you do up close, it really made me appreciate, you know, you as a leader and the school district as a school district, because I think you've always highlighted the best parts of Mahopac. And the best parts that I've always seen in Mahopac, and the reason I want to run, is I love the school district. And I went through the school district and went under a lot of superintendents, and leadership changed a lot. And I'm just happy that you're willing to stay on till the end of the year. That stability means a lot to me. And I've always appreciated as a superintendent how much focus and emphasis you put on advocacy, because people need to understand that they need to stand up and use your voices, and you have always pounded that drum and got the public involved, and you always talk about civics education for our students, making sure that when they come out of Mayapack, they're good citizens and they're ready to be good Americans. So thank you for everything you've done for this community, and look forward to working with you up until June. Thank you.
Thank you, Tanner.
Very nice, Tanner. Trustee DeLuca.
So again, as Tanner, I was in SEPDO before here, and I saw the presentations that you gave for the budget, and you're the best at it, and I think that skill is definitely something that we definitely need, and hopefully we'll get in the future superintendent. I just want to say thank you. I have a child in the district, and I appreciate all your leadership. And the one thing I am always impressed is the amount of passion that you bring. I work in a big corporate company, and you don't always see that, and I find it very refreshing to see that, and you wear your heart on your sleeve, and I think that's awesome. And it is always about the kids, and we do a lot of different things on the board, and you always keep that center focus. How does it relate to the kids? And I think that's the best thing. So I just want to wish you the best. Your job's not over. We're gonna got a little bit of work to do left, and I enjoy working. We'll be enjoy working with you the rest of your term here. So and again, thank you, Anthony. Really from the bottom of my heart, thank you.
Thank you, Ben.
Very nice, Ben. Trustee Martin.
Anthony, we haven't spent much time on the school board at all together, but I have seen you in the town board. We worked together there, and I've seen what you've done in the school, and I have a child in the school as well. Doing a great job. I'm sorry I'm not gonna get to spend as much time with you as I like here, but wish you the best in whatever you do.
Thank you, Mike.
Very nice, Michael. Trustee Fafaro.
Yeah, a little bit of a tough moment for me. I've known Anthony, we go all the way back to running for councilman in MSA and MSA baseball, many, many years ago. Listen, as much as this is, a parting, I don't think it's goodbye. I think Anthony DiCarlo will be in this community for a long time. He's always been an advocate for this community. Again, this is, it's just it's the next phase of life, and I wish you all the best. And again, you've been not only a great superintendent, but a good friend to me. And again, I've always stood by, I always will. I think you're an advocate for this community like very few are, right? So thank you for all you do. I look forward to finishing it out. Right? We're gonna have a good end of the rest of the year, and just trying to keep this all going, right? Just trying to keep it all rolling. So thank you, and thanks for the opportunity.
Amen,
Thank you,
David. Amen.
Thank you.
Trustee McDonough.
Anthony, one thing I was very pleased with, I wasn't on the board when they hired you. The fact that we had a local guy come in here finally, after 10 years of having 5 people come in here and just use as stepping stones and leave. You brought continuity to this, you brought stability to the programs, and since I've been here for the 3 years, what you have accomplished is amazing. The bond, just getting the budgets passed, and just the biggest thing is the stability. And again, you wear your heart on your sleeve, to a fault. I mean, it's very comforting to me to see how you care about this district, and we're gonna miss you, buddy. But thank you for everything.
Thank you, Ray.
Very nice, Ray. Trustee Simone.
Like Dave said, Anthony, we've known each other since your children were little. So you walk on a baseball field, first time I met you. Was impressed then. You've been a good friend. You've been a tremendous superintendent. The energy you brought, as everybody said, is a passion for this community. And leadership this community needed and guidance it needed. You will be sorely missed. I know you're not going anywhere. I know you're still gonna be my friend and we'll still talk, but I'm gonna miss you at this role. So.
Thank you, Mike.
Very nice, Mike. Trustee Masafra.
I was on the board when we chose Anthony, and when we interviewed with him, we saw his passion, we saw his energy, and we saw his love of education of children. So we knew that he was the right person for Mayapack. I'd say it's been an honor to be on the board with your leadership. I wish you the best. hug that baby, and this is not goodbye, but, you know, you're ready for the next stage of life, so, I do say thank you for everything, and ditto everything everyone else said, so, thank you.
Very nice, Lucy. Vice President Savino.
I thought about writing a speech, and then, you know what, it's not the same. It's hard to say. It's been a tough week tough time for the board to digest this, because there's not a person in this room that doesn't want you for, I think, 10 years. Understanding that you have served, as all superintendents have, here's really difficult, the most difficult times in anywhere for this pandemic, and we're getting through it. We're learning as we go, but at the end of all this, knowing that not everybody agrees with it, some of the things that happen, but your heart is always with the kids and what's best for the kids and this community, and that's the toughest part to let go of. So, understandably, it's that you know it's time, and you deserve that time. So we wish you well, and I know that you're not going anywhere. Okay, I know you're gonna continue to be with us through the end of the year, and I know you're gonna be around after that, and you're gonna be right there with us, advocating for us in one way or another, because that's just who you are. That's part of who you are, and that's part of what made you an outstanding superintendent.
Thank you.
So thank you,
Very nice.
and
Thank you.
we wish you all the best.
Thank you.
Very nice, Adam. Very nice. Does it end with me? I guess it does. So, so Anthony, you know, listen, there's a lot of tattoos now that are going on in these tattoo parlors, and it's kids and parents alike are having the initials FOE tattooed onto their wrists mostly, or onto a sleeve, and it's family over everything, and that's kind of a word, you know, like when you hear those phrases, you know, I don't have to like the decision, but I respect the decision, and because it is family over everything. You know, this a couple of years ago, I kidnapped this guy on my boat. We drifted out in the middle of Lake Mahopac. I threw the anchor over because I really wanted to know what really what the vision was, and the vision was very, very clear, and just really you know, with the aligning the curricula for the elementaries was something that, you know, I mean, it really is amazing what he was able to do with that, and he came right in and was able to instill that. We had the 7th grade, the Spanish, you know, class up and running, so kids were getting the opportunity for foreign language earlier, which is very, very important, and then to go on and do what you did with the bond, with all the, you know, the meetings, and again, I appreciate the Board of Education too, because Dave and the guys that were on those meetings at night. I mean, we worked there were a lot of hours that went into that, and a lot of time, and I know, you know, somebody had to carry the water, and Anthony was the guy carrying the water on that all the way to the polls, which was met resoundingly by our community, which doesn't surprise me. Nothing this community does ever surprises me. So, but the good news is, like I said, we have him. He's going to be here, and I hope you're starting to work on that commencement speech already. But it's been a privilege having you here with us.
Thank you, Mike. Very much.
We can replace the superintendent, we can never replace the energy
No.
and the passion that you brought to the position. There's no way.
Thank you all.
Okay. Melody, our district clerk. Melody, I'm sorry.
Sorry,
You know
guys.
what? If that's a parting shot, that's a parting shot. So please, I if you want, just add, if you'd like to add, I really, yeah, just go ahead. I know.
You really didn't have to do that. I wasn't ready for that.
You know what? You're just as much a part of this community and this board as anybody else. So.
Anthony, all I can really honestly say is I think everybody is going to miss your energy and your passion and how you speak from your heart and your visions. Everybody's going to miss you. You know, it's not that we're losing a superintendent, we're losing you.
Yeah.
And it's heartbreaking. And I do wish you the very, very, very best. And I look forward to working with you.
Yeah, As a lot of the board members echoed, there's still a lot of work to be done. And, the Energizer Bunny, I was gonna bring a Duracell battery, but you know what? I don't think we really need that because we know the energy that he brings each and every day. So with that, I'd like to thank Anthony again and thank the community and please know that Anthony's replacement is something that is obviously, he will certainly, will have hands in and we'll start the process so we can have a successor in line to build on what Anthony, the foundation that he's created and what he's brought to us. So again, thank you, Mahopac community. I'm sure the social media is lighting up right now. So again, thank you again, everybody. Please stay safe and may I please get a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
So moved. Trustee Martin, second. Trustee McCracken.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you very much.
Okay, everyone.